Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 16th day of October. Until a few moments ago, I had a clear view of these guys. At the starting line, it's cross country at Northeastern Clinton. Modified will be up first. 48 degrees with a bone-chilling wind. If it's 48 now, it's probably going to be 38 by the time the varsity race is done. Temperature is supposed to fall down to freezing or below, depending on your elevation today. And if these fellows and gals look chilly, they have every right to it. This is one of those days when you say, why am I involved in vol sports? It's Plattsburgh High School, Seton Catholic, and Beekmantown at Northeastern Clinton. Tuesday, the 16th day of October 2012. And they're getting ready to get going here. Looks like Coach, I couldn't be wrong, looks like Coach Darcy Castine, a new Hall of Famer at Halsable Valley, is giving the instructions and telling them where to go. We'll watch them take off and we'll watch them finish, but we won't watch much in between. It's just darn uncomfortable out there. I would expect we will have as few spectators as possible. Folks outdoors, I'm talking about, a lot of folks will be sitting in their cars watching. And here they go. Here they go. Boys and girls are running at the same time, but I'm sure there's a boys team and a girls team. And they'll disappear down this hill, and we'll pick them up toward the end of the race. I can see them make this turn down here from this spot, so we'll keep the camera rolling and watch them take that corner. Whoa. Arctic conditions here. Yesterday was a very pleasant day. Temperature hit 70 degrees. Look, this guy's, am I out of sight yet? Can I start walking? I'm with him. Yeah, I think we got another one coming here somewhere. Oh, it's a varsity runner running off on the side here, I think. Somebody's off on the side. Or no, somebody. There she is, walking a little bit, running a little bit, walking a little bit, running a little bit. Cannot imagine being out there in weather like this, dressed like that. And so we're sure she's saying right now, why did I decide to do this? And through the magic of television, we have our first runner coming in. He's from Plattsburgh High School. As more and more of these runners come in, more and more people will block me here. We'll hopefully be able to see. There's a Seton Catholic runner. Another Seton Catholic runner crossing. Oh, look at that boy-girl race. And girl wins.
Nice finish, boys. Come on, Matthew! All right, Matthew, one's coming. One's coming.
Uh-oh. Do you hear footsteps? Do you hear footsteps? All this excitement, and this is only the modified. I think this is our first Cougar. There's another Cougar.
They should be fine. They should be okay.
If I wear gloves?
Did we get fifth?
Yeah, you're all right.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's it. Everybody get in front of the camera here. Beekmantown. Beekmantown. Apparently some water out there when we saw this fella come through. We saw some water splash up. We tried to catch the next runner to come down and see if there's some water. We see a PHS runner. Not sure if the water is avoidable or just in a small puddle that you can miss if you try, or just it's too wide to avoid. I didn't see any. There it is. There's that wet spot. There's that wet spot. It's got to be a fun way to approach the end line here. Sun's coming out. The wind dies down. It'll be downright cool instead of frigid. Alrighty, got more folks coming down the hill. Let's watch for the splash. That's half the fun here. Where's the splash? Where is it? Wait a minute, that guy, what are you talking about this guy? There we go, a little bit of splash, not much. This is a gal here. A little young lady from Beekmantown. Being chased from a young guy from Beekmantown. And got somebody up on a hill here.
Is that Ben?
There we go. Coming down the hill. Don't forget to get your feet wet.
Did I talk with you?
Yeah, there's the splashy part.
I did. Where do your parents go?
Varsity, 10 minutes! 10 minutes!
10 minutes to varsity.
How about the end of
And no, a lot of energy left here. Going to wrap up the modified. We'll be back in 10 minutes my time for the varsity. You can see all the lovely clouds we have as the sun peeks out now. This is the only cross-country meet we'll be doing this year. We're here, only 2 being held here at Northeastern Clinton. This is the varsity. Again, it's Beekmantown-Plattsburgh High School, Northeastern, and Seton Catholic. Only the second one being held here, and it's the last one. We've gotten down near the area where the drop-off is. The first meet of the year we came to, and it was lightening out. And it got later and later, and I said, well, don't know if we're going to run or not. So I took off and went to Shazy and covered a soccer game there. I had intended to do both events, cover the cross country here, then run to the 6 o'clock soccer game. So this is only the second home meet for the Cougars, and it's the last one. The boys should be starting first, and about the time they get down this little hill next to us, the girls should be taking off. Looks like they're getting ready to start. Here they come. There's a narrow little chute that they come down here. There's a couple poles that they have to run between right there. And it looks like they started the girls before the guys got very far. Normally there's a few seconds in between. The girls started off immediately after the boys took off. Well, we're here at the hill. There's our leaders for the boys disappearing. We're going to stay here. We're missing the Beekmantown at Northeastern JV boys soccer game to cover this. As soon as this is over, we'll head for the soccer field and catch the Beekmantown Northeastern boys varsity soccer game. Not sure if it's senior night for the boys. It might be their last home game. .48 degrees, windy, and type of day when you say why. Why? I would have the long sleeves on. But that's just me. Actually, I wouldn't. In no time in my life would I be out here running. Exercise-induced asthma, so never could run. in past years they would run up and down the hill over in this area. But starting last year they stopped doing that. There's our leader, Plattsburgh, and Seton, then Beekmantown, then Seton. Beekmantown, and Beekmantown. A whole nest of runners here. Here comes some lady.
Come on, Spencer! Come on, Spencer! Sandy's coming! Good job, Andrew. Let's go now.
This will be the last area where we see them before we go to the finish line. With 4 schools here today, we should have a long string at the finish line. Everybody running their own race here. You got to pace yourself. And particularly if you're at a visiting, you're a visitor, you got to kind of figure out where you are in the race. It's your home course. You kind of know if you're a quarter of the way through or a third of the way through or whatever. And another runner in view. A lot of folk have made it up this way to cheer on their favorite runner and favorite team.
I brought one of Dana's blue hats. Like I put the current to fall through the water and then I put it in the went right into the water and like
everybody being cheered on here. Two Beekmantown and a Seton runner.
Good job, Rebecca!
I don't see anybody on the horizon here, so I think we're going to make our way down to the finish line already. We are at the finish line, and the leader has a big lead. He doesn't pull off a Derek Jeter here, and we just had some kids move right on the finish line in front of us here. So we're at the move. There's a winner. I think that's all they were interested in, so they'll move on. Number 2 will finish well ahead of the number 3, etc., etc., etc. Here comes third runner. It's of course a team sport. What's your first few finishers that count up what your team total will be. Beekmantown runner. We have a very short season when it's not cold here in the North Country, and get to October we expect this, and in May when the track teams are running, it's still pretty cold out. So you get June, July, August, and if you're lucky, September. And that's it for the moment. We've been off for 30 seconds or so. Now we have our next runners coming into view. I don't think we've seen a cougar yet. If we have, I can't remember. Let's watch for the splashing here. There's some splashing. Oh, you're already cold. And watch them splash through that water. Here's our first runner with blue hair. In the blue hair category, we have a winner. Sun has left us for the moment. Oh, look out. Oh, that can't be fun. That can't be fun. And this could be the first lady here.
Good job, Hakeem!
Yeah, the cougar. Lady cougar.
Well, her voice is better than last time.
Yep. Super Zoom. Plattsburgh. Again, it's Plattsburgh, Beekmantown-Seton Catholic at Northeastern Clinton, October 16th, 2012.
1 mile, finish strong.
More runners in sight here as we grab our hood to keep the wind off a little bit. One hand holding my hood down and one hand holding the camera. 48 degrees and falling when we arrived, and the wind howling. Too early to think about wind chills. A couple of ladies coming here. We're going to have a race to the end here. We're going to have a race. It's going to be Seton. Hey, you got a fella chasing you, young lady. You better hustle. You better hustle. And she hung on. Oh, the excitement of it all. Seton runner. Plattsburgh. Beekmantown. Plattsburgh. Oh, close to get to the end. She stopped. Ain't over till you cross that line. Run through that line. There you go. I mentioned Darcy Castine at the modified. Katie Coates is the varsity coach here at Northeastern. And we got more in sight. We'll keep an eye on this young lady, see if she'll do some splashing in the wet area, if the water's all splashed out. There she goes, getting her feet wet. That must be a refreshing surprise for the runners. Just when your feet start to get warm here, you run there and you cool your heels and your toes and your ankles. But quite a few in this next bunch here, spread out and they're coming. You see quite a few coming down the hill. There's a Cougar. We're watching viewer-supported Hometown Cable. We'd like to thank Hometown Cable for coming out here and braving this frigid weather so you can watch these runners. Are viewer-supported, and 99% of our viewers ignore that fact, so maybe you can be one of the 1%ers, huh? You won't be a 99%er when you can be a 1%er and support Hometown Cable. Deeply worthy of your support. 1477 Ridge Road, Champlain, New York is our address. Feel free to send large amounts of money so we can keep doing this into the future. There's a Cougar, followed by a Cougar. And we got folks coming down the hill. Just watch for the splash. She tried to avoid it, but she kicked up a little mud. If the Cougar will go through it. Yeah, what the heck? Puts a little water in your shoes. Alright. And we'll take another break. Oh, no, we got another one coming. We have a runner coming.
Good job. Good arm.
And half the excitement is waiting for the splash. And there it comes. Oh, a long splash. Lots of splashing going on. Another Beekmantown runner. And we got a Cougar up the hill.
Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris, push it out!
Come on, you're almost on your 30. Go, 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 go!
So, oh, he went around the splash there.
You're almost on your 30. Make it fun. Come on, you're almost there.
Come on, Chris, break!
Come on, Chris. Oh, come on.
Come on, Chris, push it!
The coach's kid.
Come on, Chris. Go, 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 go.
Well, not sure if Mom liked it or not. Now we'll take a break. We are back. And it looks like Krista coming down. See if she'll avoid the water. No, just on the edge there. She kind of went around it.
Come on, Krista!
And Krista's across the line. Anybody else in sight? Not yet. We'll have to come back again. See a Seton girl back there and a couple of Eagles there. They've been running side by side all through this race, just chatting. Wonder if they'll cross at the same time, or oops, looks like this one's pulling out here, so it's time to put on the afterburners. No more chit chats. Time to win this race. Through the mud. Rarely do we see anybody fall down that hill. Not sure if we have seen anybody. Oh, this girl here is coming out of nowhere. Here we go. I've been holding back. And I'm not sure if this is our final finisher. We can probably see from the reaction of the fans. I'll always say these are the ones I admire, the ones that no, they aren't going to be at the top. They'll still go out there and practice just as much as the winners do and race, get out here. There's Brian. Good, Brian. Brian Snell, attorney at law. Well, that looks like the fans are wandering, so we're going to wrap it up here. Hometown Cables look at the cross-country meet, October 16th, 2012. Beekmantown, Plattsburgh High School, and Seton Catholic at Northeastern Clinton. Thanks for watching. The viewer-supported Hometown Cable TV, worthy of your support.
For those of you who stuck around, here are the final results. Plattsburgh 15, Northeastern Clinton 48. Seton Catholic 16, Northeastern Clinton 37. This is boys action. Seton Catholic 21, Beekmantown 27. Beekmantown 15, Northeastern 50. Beekmantown 23, Plattsburgh 36. The finishers, top finishers for the boys: Gadway from PHS with 16:31. Ryan from Seton Catholic 16:47. Page from Seton 17:03. Quackenbush Beekmantown 17:27. Graziani from Beekmantown 17:45. West from Beekmantown 17:57. Huntstone from Plattsburgh 19:04. Zymer from Seton 19:10. Kucher from Beekmantown 19:16. Arbasis Anhalt from Plattsburgh 19:29. Sullivan from Beekmantown 19:32. Kucher from Beekmantown 19:35. Murray from Seton 19:36. Zucker from Beekmantown 19:37. And Bozidane from PHS 20:10. On the girls' side, team-wise, it was Plattsburgh 20, Northeastern 41. Plattsburgh 17, Beekmantown 43. Seton Catholic 22, Northeastern Clinton 33. Seton Catholic 20, Beekmantown 35. Beekmantown 24, Northeastern Clinton 32. Top 15 finishers for the girls included Champagne from Seton with 19:41. Smith from Northeastern 20:26. Wyman from Seton 20:32. Munn from Seton 22:13. Casey Zanger from Plattsburgh 22:40. Deshays from Plattsburgh 23:04. Chapman from Seton Catholic 23:26. Canet from PHS 23:36. Koshorik from Beekmantown 23:44. Boris from Plattsburgh 23:56. O'Connell from Plattsburgh 24:20. Arliss from Northeastern didn't give us, maybe she must be tied here with Brunel from Beekmantown at 24:33. Downs at 25:13, and Barrett from Beekmantown 25:52. So that wraps up the cross-country meet. Seton Catholic, Plattsburgh, and Beekmantown at Northeastern Clinton on the 16th of October 2012. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable.